It was life-threatening because we had to deal with prisoners, unrest prisoners. And it always feels threatening when you're in a situation like that as a firefighter.
Do you believe your training prepared you for that type of environment?
Yes, to an extent.
And to what extent your training didn't prepare you for that? Be honest.
You see, we never had really these kind of training where we unrest. I never really had a training like that where you got unrest and you have to go.
With 20 years of experience under his belt, Guyana Fire Service Section Leader Garfield Benjamin said his team of about 8 was the first to respond to the fire report. Upon arrival at the Georgetown prison some 20 minutes later, he noticed the flames on the Capital Section A of the prison and his team flung into action. They were greeted by bricks from the prisoners initially, which subsided after about 5 to 10 minutes, during which 2 fire ants were injured. But after much firefighting tactics were employed, several prisoners were eventually saved from the inferno by the fire officers.
When we get the door open and saw the casualties, we happened to get like 4 or 3 of them. Because when I was spraying the water, I heard they was screaming, so I asked them to come to the window where I was spraying the water. That's how we get like 4 persons was out of the building when we opened the door.
Testifying before the Commission of Inquiry on Wednesday, Benjamin said he does not believe that any amount of training could have prepared him or his colleagues for what they were confronted with. Benjamin also said from what he saw, fires were lit by the prisoners in Block A, at the doorway, and at least 6 other places.
Is anyone in cell block A obstructing your firefighting when you successfully get up those stairs?
No, no one was obstructing us at the time.
Thank you very much, sir.
Because they were shouting for their lives, they was screaming, so there wasn't obstructing us.
Thank you.
The door was jammed.
How do you know the door is jammed?
Because we tried to open it and it didn't open it.
He said the use of a power saw was employed unsuccessfully after the intense heat made it impossible to open the door with keys as the metal had expanded.
Can you describe the scene in that cell block as soon as you open that door, please?
It was a nice sight because it was the first time I ever saw so many persons more. They had like 12 persons by the doorway, and we had others under some bed. We had 3 persons like in the toilet area.
Under cross-examination from attorney U.C. Anderson, counsel of the Guyana Prison Services and the Guyana Police Force, Benjamin admitted that his role was to out the fires and not to investigate who or how the fires were lit. He also noted that he did not see any tear gas canisters about the place when he entered the section that was on fire. Mondale Smith, HGP Nightly News.